Huh. It's been a while since I reviewed a movie. Probably because of the fact that it's been a while since I've seen a movie. Well, I have another movie review out here. Frozen 2, everybody. Alright, so if I'm going to talk about Frozen 2, I of course need to talk about Frozen 1 first. I really like Frozen 1. Granted, it isn't in my top 10 favorite Disney movies, but I would definitely put it in my honorable mentions. It has some great animation. I love all the attention to detail on the snow and all the magic stuff. And the characters are really likable. From Olaf to Sven to Kristoff and Anna, it has to be one of my favorite Disney princesses. So, like I said earlier, not in my top 10, but certainly is an honorable mention. I have heard some people complain that this movie's talked about way too much, but personally, it does get a little bit annoying to me, but it doesn't really annoy me too much. Unlike another Disney property we'll talk about next time. Anyway, now that I talked about Frozen 1, I better talk about Frozen 2 now. So, what did I think of Frozen 2? Well, you'll see. Let's get to stuff I did like first. First off, like I said earlier, I love the animation in Frozen. And the animation is just as good in the sequel. I love the way that the villains our heroes are in. It just looks beautiful. And the snow stuff is super cool too. And there's one musical number that just looks freaking beautiful. I also love the story. I also really like the story too. There's some nice things that tie up loose ends or explain certain stuff that was in the first movie. And it also develops Elsa really well. So for the people who didn't like Elsa in the first film, I guess this will make it up for you. So yeah, I really enjoyed Frozen 2. But there are some things that I will complain about now. Another thing I really like about the first Frozen is the comedy. I find it to be a very funny movie. However, the comedy in the sequel didn't really hit with me. I mean, it wasn't cringeworthy per se. I just found most of the jokes to be pretty bland. Yeah, I did chuckle a few times, but I wasn't really laughing as much as when I first saw Frozen in theaters. And another thing I really like about the first Frozen are the songs. The songs are pretty good in that movie, and there are actually some songs that I really like. However, in the sequel, while the songs are solid, I wouldn't really consider listening to them again. And I do feel the songs get a lot weaker as the film goes along. And the climax was very disappointing to me. I just felt it was very short and uneventful. And it was just very disappointing to me. Other than that, I really enjoyed Frozen 2. That was a very good sequel to the first one. I thought it was on par with the first one, and yeah. So there. Those are my thoughts on Frozen 2. Hopefully that will fill up my gap of non-reviewing movies for now. And hopefully I'll get to be able to review another movie some other time. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and bye.